The milling machine is a machine tool that produces a flat plane where the knife rotates and the moving object performs the in-feed step, whereas the milling process is a machining process that generally produces a flat plane to the movement of the machine table, where the process of reducing the workpiece material across due to contact between the rotating cutter on the shaft and the workpiece grip on the machine table. If the milling machine is collaborated with an auxiliary of the specialist morphing cutting tool, it will be able to produce several shapes according to production demands. For example, third spiral, gear, cam, drum scale, start shaft, worm shaft, and other. The working principle of the milling machine. The process for cutting comes from electrical energy which is converted into the main machine by an electric motor. Then the main motion will be forwarded through a transmission to produce a rotary motion on the milling machine shaft. The shaft of the milling machine or milling machine is part of the main system of the milling machine, whose task is to hold and rotate the cutter to produce a rotation or cutting motion. The cutting movement of the cutter, if it's applied to the work object that has been cleansed, will cause frictions so that it will result in cutting on the workpiece. This can happen because the material making up the cutter has a hardness above the hardness of the workpiece. The purpose of the milling machine is to produce workpiece with a flat surface or other specific shapes such as profile, radii, cylinder, etc. with a certain size and quality. The process of milling. The process of milling is to ask a milling cutter to cut the layer of the material. Milling cutter is a kind of rotary cutting tool which has many cutting angles. Milling and drilling have similarities in mechanics. The difference is that the milling knife rotation on its axis and advances toward the material and returns to its original position. When the knife moves back to its original position in function to comb the remaining piece so that they are neat and precise. The milling process with satisfactory result will be achieved if the rotation of the knife and the speed of the knife back end for the end of the material is lowered. Then the cutting result will be better.